Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages. How is everybody doing this fine evening? I'd like to welcome you to the MC Parks monthly public meeting for the month of June of 2026, shortly after 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Today, I'm joined by Josh. How are you, Josh?
Oh, I am good. I have a week and a half, and then I'm gone for 2 weeks to Europe. So
Nice. I'm actually also going to be in Europe that week, just not where you are. I'll be in a different part of Europe.
Europe is a big place. So
It is. It's just like we're both in North America right now, but just different parts of it. So isn't that cool?
yeah,
Isn't it cool, Josh, that we'll be in the same continent for the majority of the year, a normal amount of the year
I
than we normally are?
contractually have to stay
just a
within a
different
certain
continent.
distance of Ryan at all times.
It's true. It is true. However, I don't need to stay a contractual distance away from all of you. How's everybody doing? That didn't really work. I'm sorry. I'd like to apologize. But it seems like there's lots of people doing great. There's lots of people doing good. There's lots of people. There's one person who's eating a chocolate chip muffin, which is great. That being
Wish that was me.
TDS Siren. Or I guess it's TD Siren. I'm so used to seeing TDS. Maybe it's Tokyo Disney Sea Iron. Have you considered?
I doubt it.
Have you considered? No, it is apparently TD Siren, so that's fine.
I'm definitely the only one on this server who has a park's name or acronym in their name.
No one else could possibly.
No one else.
No. Isn't that right? Die Snee Land 1955.
That's not an acronym. That's just the full name.
I suppose. Sorry, I was trying to be funny, guys. Sorry, no, my humor is tapped out. This is my third hour of live streaming to people today. So big performance day today.
This is my first hour and I'm already tired of it.
There you go. Well, we haven't talked about MC Parks at all during the 3.5 minutes that this meeting's been going on.
Is that what these people are here for?
I think so.
I don't think it's us really badly riff off of nothing.
Sometimes I do think that, but I just don't think it's true. But hi, folks. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday.
They're already jumping down your throat about that thing I told you about.
Right. Well, they're going to have an answer, and that's going to be great. But it is, of course, June. In the merry month of May, we had a fundraiser. We're doing a fundraiser every month of the year. And in May, we had a fundraiser to support the Starlight Children's Foundation. And we said that if you folks could raise $1,300 throughout the month of May, we would give you folks a new wand, the new Mickey Glow Wand. And you folks rocked it out of the park in like the first couple days. It was nuts.
A week, I think.
Yeah, it was a very short amount of time. And so that wand is now available. I didn't think too far ahead. I don't have a picture ready to go. So I have a picture of the wand. Here you go. The guests can help me with the picture. Send a picture of the glow wand that you have in the chat. Come on. Okay, lots of people saying they're holding one. These are just words. Oh, of course, but Bubbles Lucky in here with the animation of it. It looks really good. A big fan of how that turned out. But guess what? We're not done. We are not done because now it is June. Now it is June. And of course, June is Pride Month. And for Pride Month this year, we are running a fundraiser for the Trevor Project. And so the same goal remains. If we can raise $1,300 before the end of the month, we are going to have a new Pride Collection popcorn bucket. People are always asking when we're going to have additional popcorn buckets, also additional Pride merch. And here it is. Oh, there's a picture of it from Bubbles Ducky right here. This is what the Pride Collection popcorn bucket looks like. And if you'd like that in game, we're going to never put it in the game ever if we don't raise $1,300 for the Trevor Project this month. So you better, yeah. See, Jeannie's really wants to see that popcorn bucket in Minecraft.
Or it'll go in, but you have to only cast members can get in. You have to convince one to part with theirs.
Well, no, we'll have to take it out of the resource pack and delete it.
Yeet it off of the face of the earth.
Yeah, we're gonna need a video of Bubbles Ducky deleting all the copies of it. Yeah, it's gonna be really important. We're actually gonna send the industrial waste people to Bubbles Ducky's house to take the hard drive that it was created on and industrially shred it. That's what's gonna happen. And then we're gonna have to buy Bubbles Ducky a new hard drive. You know how expensive hard drives are right now? We can't do that. We can't afford that.
We've bought people. Well, maybe we haven't bought people worse.
Worse? I mean,
well,
yeah. No, we have not already passed it. I implore you, TD Siren, to look at where the decimal point is on that number. We're at $140, not $1,400. So once we hit $1,300, that's when we will unlock the Pride Collection popcorn bucket. So
yeah. Also, the one you posted was for last month's. Last month's. Yeah. Bubbles posted this month's one.
Yes. So is it the Trevor Project one that we are looking to get to 1,300?
It's funny how we raised exactly 1,400 last month, and so far this month we've moved the decimal point exactly one over so far.
Right. Hey, you know. But yeah, we're doing these every single month. We're picking another cause to celebrate our 13th anniversary. So $1,300, 13th anniversary. Yeah. And Darren also mentioned this in the announcement post, but it's crazy. Since 2020, when we started doing charity drives in earnest, that isn't true. We did a couple in 2019. I think the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network we did in 2019. But 2020, and it was the WHO's COVID-19 Relief Fund that we did a big drive for. And ever since then, we've done a ton of charity drives, which are super fulfilling to do. Sometimes, we have it tied to, in-game events, and sometimes we have you buy this item and MZ Parks will donate a portion of it to that. Obviously, we take any kind of surplus money that we have from running the server, and we allocate that to charities based on how you folks vote in the wishing wells. I don't know. You donate your park points in the wishing well, and that's also a fun thing that we do. And doing all of that all combined together, we've raised and we've donated over $20,000 to charities around the world.
Holy!
Since we started doing that, yeah. But it is crazy, and that's all thanks to you. So whether you've just donated park points at a wishing well once, or whether you have donated to all of the Tiltify campaigns and whatnot that we've done over the years, thank you for being a part of something really cool that you can do on the internet. You know something else that's cool that you can do on the internet? Visit recreations of theme parks in Minecraft and have experiences such as riding the Main Street trolley up and down Main Street USA at Disneyland and Magic Kingdom. If you did that last month, trolley. Exactly.
Ding, ding, ding. There's the bell.
Yes. Did you know? Well, of course you know that, but all of the achievements for riding the trolley in various directions are quotes from that song.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Fun stuff. As I was saying, if you did happen to ride the trolley this month, you saw a wonderful new model complete with new pixel art decals along the sides and the front, and it looks fantastic. So shout out to Pac-Man Cool, King Shepherd, and Meme Emperor for collaborating a bit on this. Always great to see our models getting updated. And you know what? That is not going to be the end of updates to transportation on Main Street this year. We've got some more things up our sleeves. What's
boy,
missing
I feel like
from
I'm about to get called out here.
why are you going to get called out?
Every time someone mentions transportation, it always seems to be me.
Yeah. It's not a train. Got some people guessing that it's a train. It's not a ferry
We
either.
did just open. Well, maybe we didn't just open. 6 months ago, we opened a train.
Yeah. Well, folks, there are some vehicles that can be found on Main Street. Not all day. It's very sporadic. Usually more so in the morning. But it's the rest of the Main Street vehicles. So there are the Jitney cars, is what they call them. Made by Pac-Man Cool. Wait, no, I thought Bubbles made that one. Hold on.
No, Pac-Man and Bubbles are sort of tag teaming on them.
All right. No,
I
that
assume
one
whoever
is
made
Jitney.
it.
Yes, that one. Pac-Man did make the Jitney. What I was thinking of from Bubbles Ducky was the omnibus.
Yes, there we go.
Well, that's one of them.
We are in sync.
But imagine me. I'm Bob Iger saying we didn't just build one of them. We built two of them. But then he's on the screen twice because we actually built four of them. And this is when Bubbles Ducky has the wonderfully timed paste of the rest of them.
Wonderfully timed.
It's fine. But there's the ones for but there's Disneyland Paris, Tokyo Disneyland, and Magic Kingdom all have omnibuses. We are still working on the pixel art for the side of them on some of them, as you can see by the placeholder 1, 2, 3, 4 on that one.
Those are permanent.
Yeah, no, we were thinking we'd leave them there. Actually, we were thinking of putting a "Your Business Here" on the side.
You just proved advertising works, or whatever the sign said.
Yeah. I hate that one. That's very silly. But your username here. But yeah, we got
a sponsored attraction.
We got brand new model for the omnibus, along with all of this wonderful pixel art. But yeah, super excited for those. There's one more piece of Main Street vehicle from last week.
Like Pac-Man has another one to post.
Yeah.
Tiny car. What tiny car?
Tiny car. Stand by. There you go.
There
it's
it
the
is.
Fire truck. It's the fire truck also. I don't know if we have decided how we're going to have them around. Like, are we going to make it so you can always do any of them, or are we going to make it so and then what are we going to do to stop it from we're going to have to do Josh is going to be a you thing, I guess. We're going to have to do
this is a future me thing.
Yeah, you're going to have to do some some weight regions in there to make sure they don't overlap on each other.
Just have them crash into each other. It's fine.
Well, no, I think we can do better than that. But you're right. We should there should be daily challenges to just just do any of the Main Street vehicles. I think you're right. To G Money Man 52. Gotta hand it to G Money Man 52. But those are those is that all the Main Street vehicles? I think it's all the Main Street vehicles.
I think that's all of them. Or at least that's all of them that we have models for.
Yes. I don't think we're forgetting any Main Street any other Main Street vehicles. In general, it was a big resource pack week on the team here. A lot of people working on lots of optimizations for the resource pack, especially, which is always fun, making things into the newer style that we follow these days. We do love that. Main Street boats. I got bad news for you. The Miner 220.
Main Street is not on water.
There's no water along Main Street. There's some of the water around the hub, depending on the park that you're at. There aren't boats there. There used to be. There used to be swan boats in Magic Kingdom. You know that? Not anymore though. We need mobility scooters. I don't know if we want to do mobility scooters. I don't know. I don't know if that's something we want to do. In general, like the self-directed transportation things, which I guess mobility scooters as well as like a car on the road would include. I think that would be a different thing than the other transportation, which is still like tracked transportation, you know. But all right, yeah. I've also got some other news for you folks. And that is that you're going to be able to start buying backpack pages tomorrow. We delayed it a little bit because of some other backpack sync issues that had been cropping up. But tomorrow you're going to be able to start purchasing additional pages. You will be doing so from the inside of the backpack. So where the next page button would be will be a prompt to purchase another one. There'll be a confirmed dialogue that'll pop up. And then you'll go from there. They will start at 25,000 park points for your second page, and then they will double from there on out. A few people.
Ironically, I have 24.5 thousand park points right now, so
there you go. A few people got a bonus page for free when we combined all of the inventories from all of the servers when we swapped to the new inventory system, just to fix people's inventories who drifted too much. Yeah, this is gonna be how it works now. So you'll be able to go and then buy an additional page. And then keep buying additional pages. They're going to double with every additional page. It's going to be a big end game thing. Because if you think about it, you got to be playing on the server for a very long time to fill up your inventory. And in that case, I think you should have to cough up a good amount of park points. And see, look, so the fact that a lot of people are touting their 6-digit park points balances, that's why we're making it expensive. Well, okay, if you want to sit around and show us your million park point balance, you certainly can.
What is the average cost of an item? Because you need 72 unique items to fill up your inventory and backpack page one.
Well, average isn't really the right metric for that because it's going to be brought down by a lot of cheap and free food. So you can't just go into the items database and compute an average. So that's not going to be very good.
I just want to know median I don't friggin' do math. What on average is the amount of park points you would need to spend to fill up your backpack with stuff that's not just like food items?
Yeah, if you want to go and get a good answer to that for the folks, tell them next month, Josh. You can most certainly feel free. But I think that's one of those
I
things where it's going to be a lot of judgment calls that you make in that. So I think
I
the way
will
I would
almost
go about that,
definitely not do that.
if I was at work and I was doing some kind of user research thing and I was trying to answer that question, what I would do is I would come up with a couple of different like personas of a type of guest, right? I would say like the super collector guest who's trying to just like, actually collect one of everything that's out there. Like someone who's really into hats, someone who just goes after a bunch of shoulder pets, someone who prioritizes I don't know, maybe someone just does want to have a big collection of food, right? And then I would for each of these different personas, I would kind of look at the things in their categories that they like, and or even like model it off of real people's inventories, right? So you go and you could look at the top I don't know, 1,000 players and how their inventories are laid out, and then like model the average person based on what they do, right? Lots of different ways you can attack this problem is my point. But that is I think how I would go about it. And then from there, you would then be able to do a little plot of the different user personas that you've created and what their average worth per page would be, right? And then there you go. Can you fix
Hey,
stackable
MC Park
items?
Spot.
Yeah, well, that yes, you could have the bot do it if you wanted to. Couldn't you fix stackable items? So if you have issues with the items not stacking properly, just throw them on the ground and pick them up, and that should fix them. And if that doesn't fix it, then the items aren't actually supposed to be stacked. They might be subtly different. But
They're also all like retextured tools, which in vanilla Minecraft don't stack. So
well, yeah, that's why. So the only reason why they're stackable is because we have special code that makes them stackable, because the vanilla game does not want them to be stackable. But yeah. Yeah. So there you go. There were a couple other questions I want to answer. If you already have 2 pages, will your first page be 25 or 50? It'll be 50. So the page will be like for page 3. Page 3 costs 50,000 park points, right? So the first extra page is 25, and the second one is 50, and the third one is 100, and the fourth one is 200. And it'll keep doubling.
I'm really curious to see how many pages like the top person ends up with. I'm not ends up with. There is no end
Well,
date.
yeah,
But
yeah,
like
yes.
like a year, how many people like how many what's the most amount of pages someone has?
We'll have the answer to that next year. Well,
This is
but there you go.
exactly for people who have way too many park points, this is exactly the type of thing you're intended to spend them on.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the kind of thing where I want to have more things like this for people to have more big park point sinks. There will be no there is no max number of pages to start because of how it is kind of bounded by the amount of park points that you get.
Yeah, you're limited only by the amount of park points you have, not by anything else.
Yeah. If I start to see technical issues as it scales, I don't think it will with how I have laid everything out. But if I start to see issues with it, then it might institute a cap. But for now, no
Surely
cap.
like 7 or 8 pages would suffice for most people.
Well, you know what they said when the very beginning of broadband internet, they were like, like a megabit per second is going to be enough for anyone.
Yeah. Or like when we hid 500 presents the very first year and we're like, you're just going to see how many you can find, and then people made it their mission to find all of them.
Yes, that is true. To put it in perspective, 240 people have more than one backpack page after the the from the migration. Alrighty. I think no, it's not wild. I would if Avid Dreamer, like if you go to the MC Parks meeting, you probably have like an 80% chance of being one of those 200 people.
Yeah, those
You know?
200 people are probably the 200 top players
Yeah, exactly.
by playtime on the server, or pretty close.
Yes. Because you have 3 pages, Avid Dreamer, you are one of 9 people who had
That's
who
more
did that.
impressive.
Yes. All right. So that's backpacks. And now I'm gonna go and read the top 10 rides and the top 10 riders.
The fact that 2 of the 9 people, at least with 3 backpack pages, are in the meeting just proves the point even further.
Yes, that is exactly my point.
3 of them.
This is my point. Selection bias. While I'm at it, did you know that there are 21 people who have a park point balance over 1 million right now? And there are 326 people who have a park point balance of over 100,000.
How many people have a park point balance of exactly 24.51 thousand?
I don't know, probably just you. If anyone had to guess, how many players have a balance of greater than or equal to 10,000 park points right now? What number would you guess?
24,000 park points, and I don't ride rides a lot. It's got to be a big number.
People are guessing some big numbers here.
14,768. I love the specifics.
Wow. People have big guesses. It's not this big. Well, a lot of these guesses, like it's like 2,100 people.
That is less than I thought it was going to be.
No, yeah. So either like 10,000 park points is a lot of park points. 10,000 park points. 10,000 park points is roughly like 150 hours on rides.
Yeah, which doesn't make sense because I don't ride rides and I have 24,000.
But you don't spend park points, and also like you do a lot of things like
for 71,000 last year.
Right. Well, and also Josh, you are a cast member, and you are doing things like testing findables that are giving you money and stuff like that. Like there's things like that. But yeah, that's most people have like no park points. Like the vast majority. I don't have the numbers. I had to go to run a quick little query real quick, but like, the vast majority of people who log into MC Parks are going to have less than 1,000 park points.
Next expo in 2 years, we need to do a panel that is just the MC Parks stats panel, and it's just this for an hour and a half.
That's an excellent idea, actually. And we could do like, what is the most common balance? Like,
yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. I think it would be fun. Things. We'll forget about it in 2 years, but I think it would be fun.
I also think it would be fun. Yeah, like I'm scrolling down and like there's only like, there's like 20,000 people who have 1,000 park points or more. A little more than 20,000.
Didn't we look up the most common item bought once? There's like a food item or something.
That's something that I just have. Yeah, hold on. Top food item.
Just item in general. Doesn't have to
Well,
be
all the
food. I just
top
assume
items
it's
are
food.
like free food. Like
Yeah.
like there's been like 60,000 purchases of 52,000 purchases of popcorn.
Because it's so
You know?
cheap or free.
Yeah, yeah. Here, if I select everything except for food. Oh well, the annual pass holder podcast cat, which I think was also free at some point.
Might still.
Yeah. Um,
There's a hat, not a cat.
it is true. But you know, there's been 5,500 purchases of Stitch ears. That would be the number one single item.
Somehow surprising yet not at the exact same time.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, why don't I do top 10 riders real quick, or rides and riders, and then we can
Speaking of
go more into
stats,
questions. Yeah. All right, folks. In 10th place this month, we've got Test Track at Epcot with 1,309 rides. 9th place is Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid at Magic Kingdom with 1,480. 8th place is Star Wars, Rise of the Resistance with 1,503. 7th place is Spaceship Earth with 1,594. 6th place is the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover with 1,602. 5th place is the Incredicoaster with 1,653. 4th place is Living with the Land with 1,811. 3rd place is Jumpin' Jellyfish with 2,368. 2nd place is the Silly Symphony Swings with 4,830. And 1st place this month is Pony Express with 5,522 rides over at Knott's Berry Farm.
Wow, the mail really needed to be delivered this month.
The mail really needed to be delivered. Our top 10 riders are Danny Stitchfan with 752, The Kobe with 765, Ariel Lover 94 with 1,095, Skinny P himself with 1,326, Sammy _1912 with 1,429. In fifth place, these are top 5. We got Stellar K with 1,545, Sith T Wars in 4th with 1,759, James A. Garza 11 in 3rd with 1,851, Disneyland 1955 in 2nd with 3,733, and Katie in 1st place with 5,435 rides. Those are your top 10 rides and your top 10 riders for the week. Month.
Well, maybe a month and a week, or is it just a month?
It's a month. I just did last 30 days. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have a since the last meeting filter. Whenever I do it, it's always last 30 days. That's a little peek behind the curtain for you. Does anybody have any questions for me this evening?
I think they have lots.
I don't think they do. I think they have no questions.
I think they want to know more stats.
I'm not pulling a bunch of stats. I'm not doing that tonight. We'll do that another time. How is Disneyland Paris doing? I mean, it's doing good.
Making a profit this year. Oh, not in real life.
Yeah. I think we're getting pretty close on Frontierland, that's for sure. I've seen some progress on the Adventureland area as well recently. We were talking about how Brennan's going to go crazy doing all the caves. So, there's that. Is there no TFN this year? Any progress on 2026 TFN? We got some plans.
There's a TFN.
Yeah.
The area is kind of built out. I don't think we have an announcement for it yet, but it will happen, and we have ideas.
Yeah, you bet. Park 1701 wants to know when ferry boats will come to the server. Eventually. I don't have any plans or any progress to share on them right now. Tomorrowland Speedway and Autopia upgrades are underway. King Candy Lamb. We wanted to do the Disneyland Paris Autopia first. Eventually, we will bring that to the rest of them. No, current work happening, but we will certainly upgrade those. And there might be some other interactive rides that are coming down the pipeline as well. G Money Man wants to know when Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway might be coming out, and I don't have anything to share on that one.
At some point before the heat death of the universe, I would say is a fair timeline. Maybe not even. I don't know.
I would hope so. But yeah, no. I mean, in general, we don't really have estimated time frames for attractions because the whole team is made up of volunteers. People just move around to the projects they want to work on for the most part. And Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway hasn't really been at the top of many people's lists recently for things that they want to work on. That's Robbie C wants to know when the points of light will be added to Spaceship Earth. It will be when we paste in the new Spaceship Earth. So we're rebuilding Spaceship Earth because the one that we have, not the right size.
And also not a perfect sphere somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know how we manage that.
Don't really know. But we're rebuilding that, and when we paste it in, then we'll be able to put the lights in. If we paste the lights in now, they wouldn't line up properly, and we would have to redo them for the new one. So we decided to just wait until we pasted in the new Spaceship Earth. Skinny P himself wants to know how long the Star Wars Night show is staying. I would imagine until Josh changes the schedule. Josh,
yeah, well,
any
I
insight you want to tell us on
the
that?
chat, but I
wonderful.
said I've been meaning to put it back to normal for the past 10 days now, and I haven't had time where I remembered to do it. And I said maybe tonight if I'm on my game after the meeting.
There you go. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I lost my place. The Miner 220 wants to know if there's any news on Boardwalk Yacht and Beach Club or the Friendship Boats. Yes, kind of. Crescent Lake is being dredged, I suppose. We're updating. We're fixing some things with the elevations between Epcot and Hollywood Studios, and so there's some updates being done to the kind of elevations around the lake in that area. So I think it's still drained right now. I'm not sure if it's been filled in yet or not, and I can't launch Minecraft right now.
It has been filled in. Can confirm.
There you go. Okay. Well, that's the only part.
That means Brennan's done with that one.
Yeah. I don't have any updates on the structures themselves. I'm sorry. But yeah. Jack the Clown 35 wants to know if there are any updates on the new version of Rock and Roller Coaster. And in fact, there are. The new ride vehicle is complete, and there's been some other modeling and pixel art done for the rest of the ride as well. So hopefully we will have. It was a big resource pack month, and so I think hopefully we'll have some more to share on that relatively soon. CJ the Panda wants to know if there's any update on Tiana's. I don't think this month, but there have been several of the little critters have been modeled, and I've seen them. That's all I have to say on that. Nothing this month. All right, I'm gonna scroll past just the people saying names of things, and if they want to ask a specific question that's a full sentence, then maybe. Let's see. What do we got? We got people just saying things. Any progress on the Magic Kingdom West stuff? Yeah, there has been. Saw some animation for Pirates of the Caribbean get done this past week. Over the past couple of weeks, I've seen some more pixel art in Frontierland for the various shops and whatnot along the road there. So that's coming along nice. So yeah, definitely things happening there. It's No 13 wants to know if there are plans to add Epic Universe. Yes, we are in progress. In fact, Epic Universe is going to be the first park on MC Parks available in 1.21. So it's a big
Posted
deal.
a YouTube about that.
Yeah, you should go. You should go check out the keynote from the expo. And there's a
better meeting presenter. I would have had that prepared, but
yeah. We've been slowly but surely posting individual videos from everything from the keynote, the expo keynote, and the Epic Universe video is part of that. So go to our YouTube channel and check that out. There you go. TravMax Fun wants to know if you're going to be able to climb the steps on the omnibus. I suppose we could use platforms to do that. It'll be up to whether Josh does it.
Platforms, like, so I was trying to do it on the friendship boats. They leave like physical skulls in the game, don't they? I think they do, and so it looks really weird because they're not like actually invisible like I'd like them to be. Unless I'm just
well, that'll be fixed in 1.21. This is just like there's only certain things that are available in 1.12.
Okay, so there's your answer. When we upgrade to 1.21, you'll be able to climb the stairs.
There you go. Let's see.
We use whatever the train cards thing is. I think it's Shulkers.
It's true. Danny asks, last month we mentioned Stardust Racers and Epic. Any news? My recollection is that the ride vehicle is done. I don't know. We can't do a ton of tech work on the server where Epic Universe is currently being housed, because it's also kind of a testing ground for some other plugin stuff that I'm doing in preparation for. Well, that's not entirely true. It is on purpose bare bones because there's still some unanswered questions of certain tech stack things on the 1.21 server. And so, there's a ride vehicle. I don't remember if we shared the ride vehicle. Probably didn't, but there is a ride vehicle. So there you go. Okay. You can't walk between Epcot or Hollywood Studios anymore. Sure you can.
You can walk between Epcot and Hollywood Studios, but Brennan is raised the ground up, so unless you have Fly, there is no...
so Josh is going to be very nice and put a little staircase down for you right now.
Sure, I'll put a little staircase down. I'll delay my canceling of the Star Wars show to put a little staircase down.
I mean, without that, you're going to make everyone's 4-park dailies take longer, because then you have to get on the Skyliner.
Yeah. I'm over here now. Oh, it's a 3-block difference.
Well, yikes. All right, we are we're not showing off the ride vehicle for Rock and Roller Coaster right now, but stay tuned. Cam Plays Games 1 wants to know if there's a new timeline for DreamWorks Land when it is complete. There's still some more effects and things that we are adding over there. Hot Tums wants to know if there's any progress on Tron or ET. Plenty of progress on both, actually. We've got a ride vehicle on Tron. We've been talking about some animation effects. I think there's some other assets made as well. Broken TV has made a really cool little animation for the digitization, or as I call it, the Tronification process. And ET is getting pretty close. Avid Dreamer wants to know if there's been any build work on Epic Universe in the past month. There has been quite a bit, actually. Lots of things happening over in Epic.
Brand stuff I've seen in the roundup.
Yeah. I don't have anything to share with you this week without getting some permission from some builders, but there has been some work, which is great. JC Theme Park Lover wants to know when Riviera is complete, will the Skyliner stop there? Of course, does in real life.
It stops there now, doesn't it? It should stop there now. I haven't said to.
It doesn't stop there in real life. It just goes through and you get off.
Okay, yeah, but like, I'm pretty sure it slows down on the server and allows you to disembark, and you can spawn it from there. I'm pretty sure,
I don't
unless
know if you can
I'm
spawn it from there, but you can. I believe it is at least intended behavior that you can disembark when it is in the station there, but it doesn't
I seem to
stop.
remember doing it, but I could be completely wrong.
Yeah, it doesn't stop because it doesn't
They
stop.
don't stop anywhere. No, you can
That's not
spawn it from here. There's a button to
okay.
spawn it.
Okay, well
Yeah,
there you
no,
go.
it should work.
There you go.
It doesn't actually tell you that you can get off. Maybe I should add a little thing saying you can get off here, but you
I
you
guess.
you can get off there.
Yeah, and there is the Stardust Racers ride vehicle, by the way, which is great. Um, yeah. Biscuit asks and says that it might be a silly question, but of course it's not a silly question. Will we update Disney's Animal Kingdom? We always are. We most recently in Animal Kingdom. Was it the Dino Land
Adrenaline.
redo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the last big thing we did there. But the rest of the park needs it as well. The rest of the park is well, there was a time when we redid the Harambe village in Africa. Um,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, Pandora definitely needs it. We were messing around with a crazy new resource pack style for lands in Asia. I think it was last Expo that we played around with that. But yeah, the rest of that park definitely needs some updates. King Candy Lamb asks, "Will there be more upgrades to Happily Ever After?" Oh yeah, we've already upgraded quite a bit. We're always adding like new character models and costumes and replacing things in there. None of the opening day fireworks are there anymore, right? We've basically redone all of that. The spotlights and lasers are high on my list of things to do better. And we've also recently improved a lot of the transitions between the castles with some new, block animating technology that we added. So yeah, we are committed to making it the happily ever after of Theseus, and removing, improving and iterating on everything that was there since opening day. Is Incredicoaster getting a new ride vehicle? Asks Envy. And
At some point,
eventually,
probably.
yeah, it's just up to someone on the resource pack team deciding to do it. So, yeah. G Money Man wants to know when we will make Club 33 at Magic Kingdom. I imagine that'll be part of the new build over there. I don't know if it is yet. I haven't gone over there to check it
I
out.
think the current blocker is that it is so exclusive in real life that there is basically no footage of it.
Ah, well, there you go. Well, if anyone wants to invite me to Club 33, I'll go get some reference material. How about that? Put that out there.
Don't know if anyone on here has
Oh, there's
that
definitely some people.
power.
No, there's definitely some people. Florida's Club 33 is not nearly as exclusive as California's is.
It's just not as old, which is sort of the problem.
Yes, that is more so the thing. That's Robbie C wants to know how Flight of Passage is coming along. I got terrible news for you. I don't think anyone has touched Flight of Passage in 5 years.
I moved it off of the area that the dynamic map covers. That's probably the last time someone touched it.
Well, there you go. The Avid Dreamer wants to know if anyone's done anything on Better Together. I don't think anyone on MC Parks is hankering to work on Better Together.
We have the model of the cheetah whose name I don't remember.
Clawhauser.
Yeah. We have his model.
Yeah. But there you go. Let's see. I think we already talked a bit about Asia and Animal Kingdom. Hudson wants to know if we're going to add Universal Hollywood. We don't have any plans for Universal Hollywood at this time. G Money Man wants to know if there's going to be a show at the Laugh Floor. Very, very long time ago. Monsters Think Laugh Floor was a show that we did very regularly, but no one's done any work on it recently. Sorry. Alrighty. I think we're going to end it off there for the evening. So I want to thank you all for joining us this month for the MC Parks monthly public meeting. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much for coming down. Good night, everyone. Have a good one.